There's a weird animation glitch in there where Steven looks not quite right. His eyes are looking in two different directions and whatnot. And I think that's just part of animation. There's some animators out there, rather not some animators, but rather is an animation technique where when you actually do make the eyeballs or the features kind of lopsided, it looks more natural that way, depending on the angle, than it does on when it's normal. And well, I don't know. That was all. No! Why are you sporting your water at me? That's all I had to say about that subject. Is that animation tactics can do some weird things to people's eyeballs. It's okay. We have body slam. No, stop it. Quick attack. Come on, you were better off with your bubble beams of destruction. Look at this Surskit. I mentioned this before when I was trying to do this session, but these things, they're just those smiles, they're so evil. They're like gonna pull you down to the depths of hell and laugh at your torment. Speaking of evil things, I mentioned this before too. In Pokemon Yellow, I was playing that again, and I noticed Jigglypuff's sprite is monstrous. It's like the devil incarnate. I swear, it like looks at you with its evil eyes, its devil eyes, and it's like, I'm going to sing you to hell, and then when you're sleeping, I'm going to put the marks of Satan on you, so that he knows who to kill. Mwah. Or something like that. It's just not kosher, is what it is. Alright. No, leave me alone. Faggot. I think... God. Okay, fine. Let's go get whatever item this is. Those are berries. I'm not too much of a fan of berries. A full heal. Well, okay, that'll come in handy, I guess. But I'm not too much of a fan of berries. Sure, they're handy, but they're like a one-time usage. And the only time they ever come in handy is when you have the rare chance of getting a lychee berry or a plum berry or the enigma berry. Those are the only ones that are actually worth a damn, because they function as great tools in battle. But on the whole, berries are just used for Pokeblocks, which are used for the contests. And back in the day, I'll tell you, I did all those contests, and it was a great time. I got all of the Master Rank ribbons. Excuse me, where are they? No, why'd you miss? Damn it. Stop double teaming. God, you're gonna get hit eventually. It won't be fun for you. This is getting annoying. Okay, anyways, we're gonna be here for a while. Pokemon contests. That's the only time those berries come in handy. And I remember getting all of the Master Rank ribbons. I think my Groudon, it got the Beauty rank. Yeah, it got the Beauty rank. Groudon got Beauty. Let's see here. A Delcatty that I evolved from a Skitty got the Cuteness. Let me see here. My Gardevoir got the Smartness contest, and I think my Salamence got the Coolness ribbons, and then the last one, I think Groudon took Toughness again because it had like Fissure and Earthquake and a whole bunch of other high-ranking attacks that also fucked up the opponent's chances of getting anything, and we ended up winning with that, even though it wasn't the best at Toughness, but even if it wasn't at max, it still managed to kick some booty. Alright. Then I spent so long on those what is it? On the Pokeblock blenders. So long. And part of it was literally just trying to beat the old man Because I had a goal. Every time I made a Pokeblock, I had to beat the old man because he was just fucking annoying as shit. He's sitting there with his snide, I'm gonna make Pokeblocks all day. Stick your head in doo-doo. Like, I'm gonna stick your head in doo-doo, alright? I'm gonna Pokeblock some doo-doo out of this. I'm gonna make you eat it. I'm gonna shove your face all over these doo-doo blocks. And then we'll see who's eating shit. Fun times, fun times. I remember, I think it was in Emerald, actually, the first time I ever caught a Feebas. It's possible. I mean, even though... I think there's... Is there one? No. Never mind. It's possible to catch a Feebas, and I did it. It was like, as per ritual. Every time I went into Route 119, I had to try at least once, and it would only be on that first step. You know, the one where you go down, and then you'd have to, like... You'd get the chance to surf. You'd go down the stairs right after the Weather Institute. Go down the stairs and you can surf. I would just fish in there, and I managed to catch a Feebas. I was like, oh my god. But then it took forever for me to figure out how to evolve it. These powers beyond their understanding in the world. Oogity boogity boogity. Took me forever to get it to raise its beauty to the max, because I would throw Oran berries in there and other types of berries, and it would raise other stats too. So the Pokemon ended up getting almost to beauty, but you know, like having another thing too with it. Excuse me. It would have another thing with it too, and that always threw off whether or not it went max beauty or not. So I'd end up just putting it in the box and then breeding it and then getting another one and breeding it and then trying again and then ending up spending hours upon hours trying to get the goddamn... Yeah, it was not fun. I don't know how I got all of the Hoenn Pokemon in my Pokedex. I think there was a friend... No. I think there was a friend who traded me a Feebas. Or it could have been on that exact file. On that... Oh, well, I guess I fought that guy already. Oh, no! Leave me alone, foul beastie. I'll destroy your face. I think it was on that save file that I caught the Feebas that I got all 200 of the Hoenn Pokemon. Except for Jirachi and Deoxys, of course, because fucking Nintendo doesn't know how to... Well, I guess they do, but I never went to those Pokemon events where they hand it out to the games and they like scan it in with the e-reader and what it was a whole world of stuff that I did not want to play around with. Alright, we're gonna mudshot this thing, and then if it survives, then we're gonna fuck it in the face with some surf, because that'll be super effective, and it'll wreck its dick, because we enjoy doing that. For I am Jill, destroyer of pussies. I have Abe Warbor's PS4. We did a little trade. He'd get my PS3 because he wanted to play Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 7, and I would get his PS4. Though there weren't any games that I wanted to play on it. But after beating Infamous Second Son, I went ahead and beat Resident Evil, the first one, which Awolbor then condemned me for doing, because he'd been trying at that game for a long time, and I just come and beat it in 4 hours on normal, and then I tried on hard, and that was quite difficult. It was very difficult. There were more zombies than I expected in the game, and they were a lot smarter than they were on normal. That's for sure. And I think their hitbox got increased too, where they would hit you or grab you. Whoa, yeah, let's do it, Beauty Jessica. Let's not do it, actually. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go around. What do we get? Zinc? Great, Zinc. Fucking Zinc, man. Alright, we gotta go around. I guess we have to fight these twins. I don't really want to, though. Twix is perfect contender. We send in the fire and the water type. Yeah, I was talking about Resident Evil again, and the story behind Jill, Destroyer of Pussies. Kinda got sidetracked there, talking about the swap of game systems. But no, we're gonna take down that Spinda first, because we can. Shit. I should have used, like, Surf. Because I swear that thing's gonna, like, skill swap. Hypnosis? Osmosis? Gnosis. Gnosis. E-Grain. No. Well, Twix, survive! Wow, that... I did not expect you to actually survive. We toxicate. Because toxics for the lulz. Yeah, a Warbor and we were just playing Resident Evil, and I was playing it for him for a little bit. I was just wandering around, doing Jill's scenario, because we wanted to speedrun it, and I was just making the joke that I was Jill, Destroyer of Pussies. Yeah, Warbor responds by saying, you know, we should really rethink these names. And Chris comes in. Chris! I am Chris, Destroyer of Penises. Suck it, Slicking. Alright, well, Rolos got a lot of EXP from that, even though everyone else didn't. They just kind of sat there and did all the hard work while he sat in the sidelines and yucked it up. Alright, we're gonna go in the Safari Zone real quick. Catch all the Pokemon you want. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Never mind then. I guess we're not gonna go in the Safari Zone. We're just gonna sit at home and be dicks and not go to the Safari Zone, catch all the wonderful Pokemon of the world. That's okay. We've still got more to explore. No, leave me alone. Fucking Gulls of Wing? I turned around for like one block. The one thing I hate about these games, the Emerald, the 3rd gen in general, is the random encounter rate. In Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire, encounter rates in water were phenomenally huge, considering that it's a game that took 30% place on water. Because you had to go, there was Pseudopolis, and then there was, Evergrande, then you have to go underground, you have to surf over to Moss Deep City, and then there's also Pacifilog Town, and then if you want to go catch the golems, the Reggies, you have to go through currents to get to the special place where you dive. A good chunk of the game takes place on water, and they decided to yuck it up and make the encounter rate huge on the water. Just for the lulz, just for the people at home, like, hey, water, no, I don't want to go in the water. That's why Fly is so valuable in this game. Because then you don't have to go in the fucking water. And then they did the same thing in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where they made the encounter rate on the water, albeit you don't have to go that much, you don't have to surf all that much on the water. They made it phenomenally high. Like every 3 steps you'd run into a Tentacool or a Tentacruel. And it was pretty annoying. It was fucking annoying. Okay, I'm back. I just had to itch my balls for a second. And then they changed it. They made it better in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where you could surf and then Pokemon pop up out of the water every once in a while. And you didn't have to go and catch them. You know, you could surf fairly long without having to run into a Pokemon. Come on, Miles. I don't have all day. Actually, I do, but I mean, I have an hour, and I don't want to spend it fighting your Zigzagoon. Body Slam. Nipples. Oh, joyous day. Oh, this Electrike. He's going to get raped. Electrike, identify Twix. What good will that do you? There should be an attack that lets electric types hit ground types. Because there's Smackdown, which brings flying types down from the ground and allowing ground types to hit them with Earthquake or any other kind of ground type attack. There's Foresight, which allows a fighting or normal type Pokemon to hit a ghost type. There's also Scrappy. There's Miracle Eye, which allows psychic types to hit dark types. And I think that's it. I don't think there's a Dragon on Fairy type move to allow Dragon types to hit Fairy types. And there isn't one for ground types to hit electric types to hit ground types. At least I don't think. It's been a while since I played the new games, and they added so much stuff I don't have time to go around and figure out exactly what it was that they changed, but you get my point. Headbutt me, Shroomish. Show me your moves. I know Pokemon gameplay doesn't allow for the most exciting of events to watch. I mean, you're just kind of going back and forth. It's like chess. And since you're not really fighting a tough opponent like a gym leader with underleveled Pokemon, you know who's gonna win in this case. Fuck, I used Flamethrower in a water type. Well. I mean, you know who's gonna win in this case, but I mean, with Winona, I didn't know who was gonna win, even though I was fairly confident that I would. When her Altaria came out and I started dragon dancing, I was like, oh, no, why, game? Why would you do this to me? And then ended up winning with Fake Out. Fake Out, can you believe it? Fake Out wins me the battle. I'm just impressed, utterly impressed that all the moves that I could have picked out, Fake Out ends up winning me the goal. And that is what I live for in Pokemon. That is why I play these games. It's not just for the nostalgia goggles or to train the Pokemon, it's to go into a fight and try your goddamn hardest. And win. Not lose. Even though you'll hear a lot of people going around being all like, yeah, you can great, fucking paralyzed. Just go in and try your hardest. In this day and age, kids are given participation trophies for just showing up and not actually, doing the work to win gold. But I love fighting an enemy that's just tougher than you and beating them down to a fucking pulp just because you're smarter. And, not just giving it your all and then people going like, yeah, that was good enough. You tried your hardest. Yeah, but I didn't succeed. Unless I win. And I think that's a attitude that we should all kind of have. You don't have to adhere to it. You don't have to believe in it. Like, you don't have to make it your personal philosophy, but just don't lie and say that showing up is just as good as winning. Like, that's fucking retarded. Showing up is just showing up. You don't get to your goal just by having a goal. Right? You get to your goal by actually setting out your path and then reaching for it and going for it and trying your goddamn hardest to get it and then actually getting it. Thank you, Walter. You're so gentle, manly, man. Manly. All those big muscles. Too bad bag is full. Okay, I don't care for Carlos. Is stupid Mexican. Oh no, that's Carlos. My bad. Oh no! Will you play with my delightfully pretty Pokemon? I don't know, maybe. I might. Depends on who's asking, Vanessa. Sent out Pikachu! Okay, we use the Mud Shot and we take him down. Fuck! It's got like 90% accuracy. 85 power, I think. Unless it's the other way around. No, that sounds like Takedown now. When you get Muddy Water, you're not gonna learn Muddy Water. You know, I've noticed something about Pokemon. Every single Pokemon has their signature move. Let's see here. Charizard's like Flamethrower or Fire Spin, one or the other.